Hello, thanks for tuning in and watching my video. It's Kathy with My Plan Life, and I just wanted to shoot a quick video before bed on my setup that I have been working on and adding a few things here and there, and just thought I'd share with you guys. Since it is September and it's fall, or it's starting to change over into fall here soon, I figured I would get ready and get in the mood for the upcoming seasonal change. And I was out at Hobby Lobby this weekend and picked up some really cute scrapbook paper and came home and made new dividers. And some of my charms that I had been waiting on finally came in, so I just wanted to share with you guys how I'm using my planner and how I've got it set up for the season. So to start, I have my Starbucks charm, because like I said, the initial idea for this was supposed to be a Starbucks themed planner. Sorry for the shadow, the light is behind me and it's casting a shadow every time I move my hand. But anyways, and then also I have this Instagram charm and my football charm, because you know it is football season for both my son and for my team, the Seahawks. Yeah. So yep, these are just a few things that represent the fall for me. I'm still in my Nude Original Personal, and I've had it not quite a month yet, and I've already kind of gotten it a little bit scuffed, and I have a scratch in it here, but you can't see it on the camera, but I can even feel it when I run my finger over it. So that's kind of disappointing, but you know, it is a planner, it's going to get used. I tried carrying it in a pouch for a little bit, and that just became too cumbersome coming in and out of my purse, so well, it'll add character. So anyways, here's a look inside. So when you first open it up, you see I have a plethora of tabs. I was inspired by a lady on the Filofax group who posted her setup, and it was just tab heaven, and she had everything like sub-tabbed, and it's so much more organized than how I have it here, but it was great. So she inspired me a lot. She inspired a lot of us who were following her feed, and so I opted to put some of her system into work in my planner and see if it's worked for me, and so far it really is. So this is the scrapbook paper that I picked up and laminated, and it's just double-sided, two different designs together in laminate, so it's not too thick to not add that much bulk. And then this is a scrap piece of the same different paper from the same haul that I just cut down and put in there as just some background decoration. And then this is my Erin Condren discount card that's going to expire here soon, and I'm debating whether or not I want to order the on-the-go notebook. So, and then my hairstylist card. I do keep a pen here sometimes, but it kind of interferes now with the closing now that I have more stuff in it. So for now, I just leave this part up here empty. So the first section I have is my calendar section, and these are the Martha Stewart tabs, and it opens up to my month on, or my yearly calendar, my yearly at a glance. And I don't really track much. There's a few personal things that I track, mainly like my vacation days, and then I just mark it off as the months are going by. And then it goes right into my monthly, which I have paper clip with this little kitty. I think I have it upside down. Oh, there it is. The little kitty cat. So anyways, I use this, like I said before, as my main capture for appointment taking and just everything that I have to get done in that month. It goes in here, generally in pencil, just because appointments are constantly changing. I wrote something in pen there, and of course Murphy's Law, it got canceled, so I had to just scratch it out, which I don't particularly like to do, but I guess it's a little bit of decoration because it is, you know, September represents the fall and chilly nights and hot cocoa and just snuggling up, sweater weather. So when I open this up, it just reminds me that that's all to come. And then I have all the way through next July in my month on 2 pages in here. And I do forward decorate sometime, just a few months at a time, because when I'm making my schedule, I don't want to open up to a plain calendar. So just to make it a little pretty, I decorate a few months in advance. So I did some of this last night, and then it goes into November, and I'm saving December to get my Christmas stuff decorated. So that's the month on 2 pages. That hasn't really changed. And then it goes into the weekly, and I have this Project Life divider here that brings you right to my weekly when it's closed. The top, I can just go right to it. And this is, you know, once I'm into my day at work, then it usually stays open like this. So I'm trying out color coding with highlighters, because I mainly just keep a pencil in here now, a mechanical pencil, and to highlight in different colors when different, you know, for different things. You know, orange has representing my work. Green has to do with my kids' football practice, cheer practice, and their actual games. Pink is, anything in pink has to do with the kids, whether it's for school or for their appointments, and anything in purple has to do with myself and my husband. So that's kind of how that's working, or that's what I'm trying out so far. So I just did a little bit of decoration and a little bit of forward decorating, not too much or anything too crazy. Like, I don't know where I'm going to write in this week. I went a little sticker crazy, but I'll probably be doing most of my planning in the month on 2 pages this week. But I did want to, let's see, I started last week with, this week is really plain, it's horrible looking, but keeping my to-dos in the week, because if I have them in a separate section, I won't turn to them, I won't get them done. So I decided to just cut down some of the Target paper and keep it here. So I have a to-do list, I have a makeshift meal plan and like shopping list, and then the bills that I had to pay for that week. So it's just there. And then it can move with me from week to week. So that's my weekly section. My next divider is reference, and I have this pretty pumpkin paper that I decorated or put together as well. And then I have in here just, it's pretty much reference / list. So I have the books that I've read so far this year, books that I want to read, again, my Etsy shops that I want to check out, websites I want to check out. I have to add a list of my shows and their premiere dates for the fall. And then we are looking to move, so I have a list of rental companies that I have favorited on the internet that I'm always forgetting when I'm actually looking, so I need to write them down, and their phone numbers and whatnot, and the areas that they service. And then seasonal trips that I want to take for October. There's, you know, all of the corn mazes and haunted houses, and just the outdoor activities for the family that I want to get, just write down when they're going, or, you know, how long they're going, how much they cost, when they start and end, and the attractions, to have that for what am I thinking, October. And then mostly for Christmas, there's a lot of stuff that goes on downtown that I want to, you know, not forget when the time comes. Then the next section is money, and I haven't really done anything with this section yet. I'm pretty much kind of transferring my finance section out of my home binder into this and a smaller version, so that I have it with me on the go. So just pretty much expenses is my daily spending, and then bills are just like a bill tracker as I'm paying them, checking them off. So, oh, sorry, getting parched. So that's that section, and then the next section is info, and it comes into our contacts, which I have this green was actually the Filofax when they sent me like the week on 2 pages and the inserts. It was divided up with these little dividers, and so I just put a Martha Stewart tab on it and use it to separate the different sections under info, which right now it's just contacts. And then the next is family. I just love that divider. Falling leaves. So for family, it has so far just my kids, my son and my daughter, and I haven't filled it out yet, but it's going to have like their pediatrician information, keep track of when they were last seen at their routine physicals and their last dentist appointments, because the doctors inevitably always ask me and I can never remember. I can vaguely give them an idea, oh, it was, you know, the fall of whatever. But this way I'll know exactly when the last dates were. And then also my son in middle school, you know, I'm going to have his schedule in here. And my daughter has a few issues, so I have all of her specialists are going to be listed in here as well. So for now it's empty, and I have it divided just with some designer vellum that I picked up. Is just the start of each of their sections, or will be. Then the next section is me, and I just decided to use this as a wallet to give that a try. I've been wanting to do it. When I got into the planners, I had literally just bought a Michael Kors wallet, and I love it. It's a perfect wallet, so I wasn't really in a rush to move out of it to try having my planner as my wallet. But it's been some time, and I figured I would like to give it a try, so I can just grab, if I don't feel like taking my whole purse, I can just grab one thing, whether it be just my wallet, which holds my phone, or my planner. So I'm just going to give this a try, and I set it all up in my me section. So when you open it up, it has this divider in here because when it's closed and I'm out and about, I don't want to have my credit card information in the first thing you open, because if I leave it somewhere, if I'm at a friend's house or whatever, I don't want that to be the first thing they see. So this way you don't really even know there's a wallet in here. But this brings me right to that section. So if I'm at the store, I need to pull out my card, I can just flip right to it. And this is the Filofax card holder that I ordered, and it's really tight, and so I didn't really use it, but I figured I could give it a try. And it holds four cards, and right now I don't know, I think I'm only going to keep 2 in here because it's kind of tight with all 4. But anyways, so these are the cards that I use most often. My bank card, my Target card, my license, and my Safeway membership card. And then I have the same top-loading envelope that I moved into here with myself and my husband on our wedding day. And then I have my kids here, their last year pictures for football and cheer. And then the fly leaf that was in the front, I just added a Heidi Swap sticker to it, and I just moved that in here too because I have my other divider up there. And probably after this season, I'll put this back at the front. And then my wellness section is in here. I'm tracking my weight loss, and so far I'm down 9 pounds. 10. Yeah, 10 pounds. Yay, me. And so I already went over this section. It just keeps my food journal, some meal ideas, weight tracker, weigh-ins, and all that good stuff. And then the next section is work, which I've already gone over that as well. And then the lady on Facebook, she had a winter section. I think hers was Christmas, and in that Christmas section was winter. And so I thought that was a great idea. So I made myself one, which is the leftover Filofax dividers. And in it's going to have my gifts, gift lists for stocking stuffers and just gift ideas as I'm getting them to track, cross it off, so I'm not leaving anyone out and I'm not buying duplicates. And then supplies, so make sure I have enough wrapping paper and bows and stickers and tape and all that stuff that I can never seem to have when it's time to sit down and wrap presents. And then decor, so candles and scents and napkins and towels and things that I put out during the season. So that just keeps track of all of that. And then I still have my capture section that also has a tab down here, notes. So it both brings me to this section that has just some post-its, so I'm writing a note. And then my note section right now, I'm rereading Outlander, and I've actually had to transfer this into a miniature notebook into this notebook because I'm just making notes of all the different characters. If any of you are following that series, either on Stars or reading the actual books, there's a lot of information, a lot of characters, a lot of history, and it's can get very confusing. So the first time through the series, I just listened. Now it's my second time through, and I'm just making notes. It's almost like I'm studying because the characters reappear at different points in the story. And so anyways, I'm kind of getting off topic here, but for those of you who like Outlander, comment below and we can maybe start a book club or just talk about it because it's just an awesome series. So that's the note section, and I just have an extra fly leaf back here to hold that all together, and then some tracking stickers. And then I actually added this day timer, day runner pocket, and it's perfect. I have just some stickers in the front, and I figure I would use this for the loose cash because I don't tend to carry much cash on me, to be honest. I do most things in with my card, but for the times that I do have cash, it's in here tightly. It's in the back, so if I want to just grab something really quick, I can just flip it open. I don't have to go into the planner to get the cash. For coins, I just throw my coins in my purse or pocket or in the little cup holder in my car. And then I got this pen loop at Staples. They're on sale for $1, and I picked up a few of them just to have it here. And it, like I said, carries my mechanical. And I just have a few sheets. I'm probably gonna take these out. Just a few sheets of loose note paper, just for whatever. And I got a pen scuff on this. Yeah, so I have to figure out how to get that off. But anyways, it's full. Obviously, it's to capacity. It's to the point where it's almost flipping over, but it's perfect. I love it so far. It's working for me great, and I know people may cringe at that, how I'm handling the rings, but it closes with no problem. And you know, I want to get use out of it. So if it's damaging my rings, then I'm not planning on selling it. So be it. But for now, it's working out perfectly. So thanks for watching. That's all I got going on right now. And if you have any questions, leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, happy planning.